Hi, this is Mark Mitchell from Wizard Strategy, back with another review of a dealer locator for a category of products in building materials. And this week, I'm going to take a look at insulation. I'm going to take a look at Rockwool and three fiberglass insulation companies and manufacturers, and let's see how easy or difficult they make it to buy their product by the information they provide on their website. So let's start out here with, right away here, we're off to Rockwool. I'm going to start with Rockwool here. And so we're taking a look here, and I see Rockwool, products and applications, technical resources, advice, inspiration, about, contact, English, how it's made, take the tour. Let's see. I'm not seeing, gee, if I wanted to buy the product, where to buy it. See, sometimes people hide it. They like to hide it down here. Let's just see. Wow. Order samples, where to buy. See, not good. Anyway, so here we are. Find a Rockwool stone dealer near you. Okay, that's fine. So we'll go and plug in. It looks like it already plugged me in here. So good. So it is showing me, as far as Rockwool, it is showing me leading with big box locations based on, once again, the distance from me. Certainly the Home Depot is the closest thing to me compared to a Lowe's. And so here's showing me this. And when I open it up, does it do anything? It shows me directions. Now let's watch what happens here. Okay, so now I just clicked on the Home Depot website, right? Now it's taking me to just a kind of generic location on I guess their homepage. You know, this should take me to the Rockwool page, right? Okay, because otherwise I'm probably going to type insulation in here, and maybe I'm not only going to be shown Rockwool, maybe I'm going to be also shown some competitors, where if the link in here was directly, this link here was directly to the Rockwool page in the Home Depot thing, I can say, oh, this store has it in stock. They can drop it off. I can pick it up, whatever needs to happen, right? And that's you know, so that isn't working really well. And I'm not sure, you know, is there you know, you know, this is insulation stuff because you can be talking to a do-it-yourself homeowner, you can be talking to contractors, you can be talking to architects, distributors, several different audiences, certainly. So that does make it a little tough. But this looks like, you know, this is set up. Maybe this is assuming Mark Mitchell's a consumer, so I'm just going to show him the big boxes, because I imagine that I could also, if I were a contractor, would I buy Rockwool through a distributor as opposed to Home Depot? Don't know. So the biggest thing I see here is that Rockwool is hiding their where to buy locator at the bottom of their homepage, where it should have a prominent place at the top. And then number two, if they're only going to list big boxes, that's fine. But I would, if I click on the website, I would go to the Rockwool page on the Home Depot or Lowe's website. Now let's jump over and take a look at Owens Corning. Take a look at what, sorry, the wrong one here, Owens Corning. So our building science makes insulation smarter. Commercial, industrial, residential, other applications get started. See, so maybe residential, see, find our products. Okay, all right, so commercial, industrial, Owens Corning sale, distribution and retail, and insulation contractors. Very smart. You know, why doesn't, you know, Rockwool could have broken things out this way. I might, you know, want to move this find our products up to the top of this page as opposed to here in the middle. But let's just start here. I'm curious. We're going to take a quick look at distribution and retail. And once again, here I am seeing once again Home Depot and Lowe's as my places to buy listed, and then see what happens here. So once again, this Home Depot is the closest one to me. Now it's actually asking me to call them. Okay, I just don't think that Home Depot would want me to call where I could go to the website, like see right here, takes me right to the Owens Corning page on the Home Depot website. All right. That's what Rockwool should have done. This is what you want to do. I've come right here. I'm not exposed to any competition. I've got Owens Corning right here, and I can see that the store that I can pick it up right now, or they can deliver. Everything I need is right here. But now let's go back and let's take a look at what happens when I say find a contractor. Just curious here. So now we hit residential contractors. Come on, computer. I paid my Wi-Fi bill. Okay, there we are. So here we have 5 independent installation contractors near Boulder, Colorado. Okay, so we list these 5. We talk about, our installers, certifications. That's nice. Too many companies don't tell me this thing. They just give me like, this guy's an elite, and I don't know what elite means. So that's another nice thing Owens Corning did here. But let's take a look. So Stonebrook exterior. So what happens if I click on this little house? Top of the house, certified. Okay, so they're telling me, I don't know why these looks like little programming language stuff stuck in here, this sup, but that's nice. They're telling me just what that means, right? Now, let's see what happens if I go, I want to talk to this contractor, and notice how I'm within the Owens Corning website now. I can reach out to the contractor. So the contractor knows the lead came from Owens Corning. Owens Corning knows that a lead came to them. So they can follow up and track it, right? Now, see what happens when I hit website here. Okay. All right, so we're going right to their website of all of their stuff they do. I'm not seeing anything here about insulation. I'm seeing all kinds of roofing, metal, everything. I'm not seeing insulation as a featured product. So it doesn't really make sense to me to have them be your number one person on here, right? Now, they're doing this, by 1.5 miles away from me versus 1.7, or 15 miles versus 17. I don't really care. I'm not going to go to their place of business. They're going to come to me and estimate the project, right? So, I would take a close look here at, the order of these. I would certainly want the one that is, is anybody here here's a roofing company, building systems, Level-O, Storm Guard. Let's see, is anybody actually an insulation contractor? Storm Guard, professional roofing and restoration. Once again, here we are. So that's funny to me that there's no, dedicated insulation contractors that I'm seeing on here. They're all other people, right? Once again, another roofing contractor. Just take one more look here. Maybe they do something here. Precision Buildings, 7 services. Let's just see real quick. I don't know. It's not quite clear to me what this company does. So anyway, so a suggestion here, Owens Corning, one is doing a great job where they're on the email that they're staying involved. Rather than sending me to the website, if you want to take the next level, I would have a landing page for each of these customers that is on the Owens Corning site, which helps me decide which of these 5 contractors is the right one for me. I really don't want to go get 5 quotes or deal with 5 people if I don't have to. And so that would help. It also just seemed, funny to me that I don't see any insulation contractors here, which is kind of a disconnect, or would kind of be, hear about getting insulation and you're sending me to other kinds of contractors, which is something that kind of stood out to me. Let's jump over here and take a look at what we see here with Certainteed. So here we've got Certainteed products, design, inspiration, responsible building, learning, pro center, contact, where to buy, right there, find a pro. Let's start with where to buy and see what that does for us, okay? So once again, typical thing where you have a big company with multiple products, they try to have one website that holds everything. So I came to the Certainteed insulation website, and I now want to know where to buy. Now I have to go back here and tell it that I'm looking for insulation again. Why do I have to do that? Okay, that's a waste of my time. But let's go ahead and say I want insulation, and hopefully it's going to actually do something. Okay, search. Okay, so I've got Gary Pacific Supply and JP Lamporn. Both look like they might be kind of like more distributors. Okay, that's interesting. Where we just saw two companies that were really focused on big boxes, and here Certainteed is gone the whole other way, right? So we take a look. So I can either call Gary directly, I can go to their website, and Gary and JP Lamporn will not know if this lead came from Certainteed unless I tell them, right? So Certainteed is doing everything they can to make me prefer Certainteed insulation. And now when it's where to buy, they're sending me off and crossing their fingers that we'll say Gary Pacific Supply is going to want to sell me Certainteed and maybe not Knauf or another brand of insulation. And I would never know what happened. Let's take a look here when we say find a pro versus where to buy. And I do like, companies, once again, I got to go and put in insulation again and search. And I found, okay, Musili Brothers Insulation, phone number, email, and their website. Okay, view more. What's that? Services offered, building insulation. Okay. So this would be great, once again, where like with Owens Corning, where if I wanted to contact them, I would do it through Certainteed, right? So right now, if I click this, I'm just going to go for a direct email from me to them, and Certainteed's not going to be involved. Now, if I go take a look at Musili Brothers Insulation, okay? Let's just say here, so they're they're an insulation contractor. Unlike we found under the contractors with Owens Corning, they're straightforward, and they have insulation here in which they have, and they'll talk about fiberglass insulation, but I don't see any brands here at all, right? So if they're getting preferential treatment from Certainteed, you'd think that they might say featuring Certainteed or something, right? But here they've kept it wide open where they can sell the customer any brand of insulation they want, no matter who brought them that, who brought them to the dance, if you will. And so I think there's real opportunity there for Certainteed to improve that. And now let's finally look at Knauf. So we've got products, applications, project type, tools and documents, where to buy right there, and my documents. Okay, let's take a look here. Where to buy. Okay, so I'm going to go here and put in my zip. Take a look here what we got. Where's she going? Oh, folder. Okay, there we go. Products available. So I think I want bats. I'm just going to say bats for now. Okay, and let's see. I'm looking for a distributor or retailer for bats. So I want a distributor. So here they're showing me service partners, Cameron Ashley. So they're showing me their distributors here. I'm not sure but in each of these cases here, they're once again looking at it by distance, and also, so they're telling me here's directions here. Let's contact them. And so once again, good job here. In the case of Knauf, I'm within the Knauf website, and I'm letting service partners know I'd like to talk to them. So service partners going to know, I just got an inquiry because of Knauf, and Knauf knows we just sent an inquiry to service partners. So we can stay on them about did they do a good job following up. So I think they've done a nice job with this. So those are the things I wanted to share today. So I think we saw one, to me, I hope the importance of having it be obviously the top of your homepage. The call to action, where to buy, find a pro, whatever your call to action is, should be at the top of the homepage. And then the second one is, this idea of staying involved. Don't just, when I'm ready to buy, send me out, into the wilds. Stay involved by enabling me to request a call from the contractor or dealer through your website. So we saw where a couple of companies were doing that correctly, which is a great way. And then the other is to, look at the order that you're putting people. Okay. Like if you have the first 5 people that I see, and are they in the order that you think that they should be in terms of their loyalty to you, right? So if Knauf sends somebody to a contractor, is that contractor likely to sell the customer Knauf? Or are they going to go, today I'll sell Owens Corning? So I think that's another important thing. So I hope this has been helpful and you've learned some things about how you can improve your locator, which I think is the one of the most important calls to action that you can have on your website. So let me know if you'd like me to review yours, or if you have any other questions or suggestions, and we'll talk to you again next week.